What's up, dudes? This is iRacing Chewy Side. I'm trying a new intro because I think I was getting a little jaded. I'm saying my usual what's up or hey guys, so be prepared for that. Might as well make things more lively, but here we are for a track guide, Martinsville Speedway. Terrible half-mile track if you ask me, but that's just because I suck here, so I'm sorry ahead of, beforehand if you have a slow lap because I suck here. My lap's about 3/10 off the pace at a 19.734, I believe. So, usual. We're going to go ahead and do the interior, then the exterior. And I just can't wait to get out of this week. I want to get past Martinsville so I can go ahead and get on to Texas. I hate this track. I'm terrible at this track, so Texas is a much more welcome track for me. Anyways, here we go. Well, that was a quick lap. Now let's go to the exterior, I guess, from the camera point of view. If that is what you want. So here we go. Alright, there's a lap. I suck here. I don't even know how to explain this. Any help will be appreciated because I don't know how to drive this place. I'm terrible here. I've always have been, never had a finish here inside the top 20, so you know how that is. So as usual, look for objects to use, and for me, I'm using this little red Chevy logo. We'll slow-mo that, and you'll know what I'm talking about. Well, back up. Got carried away here. Now, you see that? Once the left... Is it the A pillar? This pillar here? On the left-hand side? It's over here on the left-hand side is where I'm looking. You can see my corner of my eye on the left while I'm going down into the corner while keeping the wheel straight. I'm braking pretty damn hard. And braking. Now I'm starting to turn down right about here. Right as you come in center of that caution light here. I'm turning down into the corner. Still turning while braking, trail braking. And I let off right as I get to the concrete. Or I should, I'm gradually rolling off here, and you want to let the car roll. Even though I have no clue what the hell I'm talking about, because I'm slow here, but trying to give a guideline here. I might have overdrove it, but the guideline is try to get your braking done right as you're touching the concrete. And about, center of the corner, or let's just say 5/8 through the corner. Here, I'm getting on the throttle, so when you come in contact with this caution light and this little red line here, right in between that, so right here, take a look, note that position, and go for it. Remember, this is hot lap line that I have been taking. I'm slow, remember, so don't expect it to be winning. And if you can feel the car, grip, you can pretty much just get on the throttle and mash it down the back straightaway, and we'll hope you don't die out of the corner. And again, you want to be as straight coming off the corner as you possibly can. And here we're going into 3, and I guess I use the backstretch wall on the left here. So right as the same pillar comes into contact with that wall, so right here, getting on the brakes. Staying all the way to the outside of this little line here on the right. And once I hit that line, I'd start turning down into the corner. You see I'm turning as I'm saying this with tons of brake just like we did in turn 1. And again, might have overdrove it, but I should be off the brake at least half a car length after the concrete. I guess. Try a full car length this time. Said I overdrove this lap, and it still might help me, but yeah. Again, drive it to the way bottom. Right next to the curb, don't touch it because it'll unsettle the car. And again, about 5/8 through the corner, get back on the throttle to get it to rotate. And right as you're coming across this part of the curbing, you see where it goes from grass to concrete again? You see on the curb, right when you get there, you can pretty much just throttle it off and power onto the street. You should be, at least that's the best case scenario. So there you go, 19.734. 3 to 4 tenths off fast guys. So yeah, I'm not very quick here at all. I never have been, never will be. I don't know what it is. This is the only track I struggle with. Sometimes New Hampshire. Anyways, what do I do for race, you might ask? Because I do not recommend driving like I did in the race. For one, people are going to get mad, pretty much dive bomb them, but you get the point. Let's just say where I'm braking. Back to the cockpit here. I said where I'm braking now, it's going to be pretty much right as the front of my car is touching where it says NASCAR here on the right. Or where the sprint cup sign ends on the left, right here. You see right there. That's what I'm doing for race. I'm backing up my corners, but beware, because you might get dive bombed by impatient people who want to get to the front. And learning from my mistakes in the past, let them go. They'll wreck themselves eventually. So that's all I'm doing from a race. I'm backing up the corners and trying to let it roll as much as I can. I'm 3 tenths slower doing that though, so that's like 6 tenths off the leaders right there. So I don't know how to explain this. This has actually been the worst guide I've done. I'm sorry that I haven't been able to give more of a better input, for this track. I hate this track. So come back next week for Texas. One of my better tracks, if not the best tracks that I've ever. I usually do really well at, depending on who's in there. And see what this new low downforce package brings for Texas. So that'll be the next track guide. And remember, if you want me to do any other random videos, like I did for like Need for Speed, reviews on arcade racers, which I am not a fan of at all, but I do them anyway. Because why not? Or same thing with my track guides. If you want me to do B car, C truck, hell, even IndyCar, because sometimes I get bored. Just feel free to ask. Anyways, Sim Racing Chewy side. Yeah.